Well, he succeeded a legend in the middle of the pandemic. Other than that, it's been business as usual for the University of Indianapolis' new vice president of intercollegiate athletics. Bill Benner has more in this week's Inside Indiana Sports. Bill.
And the good news is that new VP, Scott Young, is as familiar with UIndy and greyhound athletics as anyone possibly could be, having graduated from the Southside Institution in 1999 and then remained there as an assistant coach, athletic trainer, and director of compliance before succeeding that legend, Dr. Sue Willey, last fall. We welcome Scott to the program. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Bill.
You've been taking over a program, you've been part of a program that's really been a model for Division II success. You've led the Great Lakes Valley Conference and the All Sports standings for 8 consecutive years. You have nationally ranked soccer, swimming teams. What's kind of the thread that runs through that all, Scott?
Well, Bill, I think it's really the coaches that we have here at UIndy. They're really focused on the mission of the university, bringing in high quality people that are great students, great individuals, and then tremendous student athletes. So I think it's the combination of the coaching staff, the administration, and just the quality recruiting and bringing in the student athletes that meet the mission of the university. Like I mentioned, is that I really focus on the word win within our department, and that's kind of our motto as a group, is that we want our student athletes to win as students, as people, and as athletes. So it's all about winning here at the University of Indianapolis.
And more than just lip service, the proof is in the outcomes. UIndy has been in the top 10 Division II academic rankings for a number of years.
Yeah, we traditionally have all of our programs with above a 3.0 GPA, and I think that's you give the credit to the student athletes, our academic advisors, our coaches. There's really a focus on academics and the academic success and the overall college experience, and it's not just winning on the court or on the field or in the pool. It's winning in the classroom and winning with our community service and all the positive things that we do besides just being an athlete.
Scott, we mentioned the legend, Dr. Sue Willey, in the opening and succeeding. You worked for Sue for all those years. She was director of athletics. What have you taken from her leadership into your role now as VP of athletics?
You know, Sue was just a tremendous mentor and just really brought the Division II philosophy, and that it's more than just being an athlete, that you need to be a high quality student. You need to focus on being a good person. You're always representing the institution. I think I've just taken that from Sue, and that's really been the philosophy at UIndy, and we've just continued that forward. And as long as we have good coaches in place and good student athletes here, we'll be able to continue to have all of that success in all aspects of the collegiate experience.
Scott, I'm intrigued. You've just recently announced a club sports initiative that will involve, students, not just student athletes, but students in general at UIndy. Talk about what that will entail.
Well, when we started talking about different opportunities here at UIndy and ways that we could bring more students into our department and more students to the university, and that recruitment and then also retention piece, we felt like club sports would be a great avenue. We found that we have a lot of individuals that want the collegiate athletic experience, but not quite ready for that full commitment to NCAA Division II athletics. So we're trying to find that home between intramurals and Division II athletics, for that place for those individuals that want high level competition, but just not quite at the intensity of Division II athletics. And we found some different sports that are going to provide those opportunities, and it's going to be under athletics. And I think they'll get the experience of being an athlete here, a student athlete here at the University of Indianapolis, and just really have that quality experience that our current student athletes have.
And some of those sports will be, for example?
We have men's and women's tennis, men's and women's powerlifting. We're going to have men's and women's bowling, cheerleading and dance, ultimate frisbee, water polo. They're currently on campus, and we're adding those kind of into our department going forward.
I love that, just the thought of that. for people like me who weren't elite athletes during the college experience. Okay, quickly as we wrap up, Paul Corsaro, our Roncalli guy, UIndy guy, now the men's basketball coach. Men's basketball is underway, and I know you look forward to a successful season on the hardwood.
Coach Corsaro, Paul, has done a great job coming into UIndy, has really just taken forward the program that Stan Gerard had built for many, many years. And when he left UIndy, he actually made the decision to go to Southern Indiana the day that I was announced as the next director of athletics here at UIndy. So it was quite a celebration for about 5 minutes into work on finding our next head men's basketball coach. It's just great to have somebody that's an alum and so connected to the South Side and the city, leading our program. He's a great coach, a great person, has tremendous student athletes, and really buys into the mission of UIndy and the quality students, the quality people, and just being highly successful on the court.
Well, Scott, we appreciate you coming on the program. Continued success at UIndy, and again, it's a model for Division II athletics, and we wish you all the best going forward. Thanks.
Thanks for having me on today.
You're welcome. And Gary, back